Hey everybody, back again with another movie review. This week I'm going to review Let the Right One In, a Swedish vampire film. I really enjoyed this film, and I think some of you will too. Without further ado, here's the review. Let the Right One In is a Swedish language film released in 2008. Its release in the United States came in October 2008 and was limited in nature. The film had become a festival sensation, winner of the Founders Award at the Tribeca Film Festival in the U.S., among many other international film festivals. The film is directed by Tomas Alfredsson, who despite his exquisite skill has only directed one widely known film since, 2011's fantastic Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. The film was written by John Avjade Lindquist, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, who also wrote the novel that the screenplay was based on. The film's stars are mostly unknown, all Swedish, and features two child actors, Kari Hedebrandt and Lena Leandersson, who were the casting results of a long process of over a year to find the correct actors for the role. And they nailed it. Let the Right One In has been coined as a romantic horror. I do believe it is a fitting description, and probably a category that very few movies will fit into. Vampire films seem to fit into that category quite often, however. The film follows Oscar, a 12-year-old boy living in a suburb of Stockholm, Sweden. Oscar is a lonely, bullied child who longs for companionship. His parents are separated, and neither of them seems particularly interested in or seem to notice the struggles of Oscar. Oscar has an attraction to violence, saving news clippings of war and grisly murders, and in fact, the first line of the movie is a callback to Deliverance, a violent and great movie in its own right. Oscar soon finds an unlikely companion in Ellie, an androgynous child who Oscar believes is a girl, although she does insist later she is not a girl, although we're not really told what that means, who moves into his apartment complex. Ellie is quiet, pale, and slow to befriend Oscar. Ellie is also a vampire who looks 12, and whose companion, a middle-aged man, tries on separate occasions without success to murder and acquire blood for her to drink. Ellie is later forced to take matters into her own hands, however. Ellie and Oscar form a strong bond. Both of them were very lonely and withdrawn, but form a bond, with Ellie pushing Oscar to fight back against his bullies, and Oscar allowing Ellie to open up to someone about what she is and how she is forced to live. Oscar and Ellie do seem to both need each other in the film. They both provide something that is missing in the other one's lives. Although I do question Ellie's true motives and her nature in the film, in light of Oscar. However, Oscar and Ellie do genuinely feel as if they are in love in the film. The themes of the movie are not unlike those in my last review, The Station Agent. Loneliness brings these two children together. They find something in each other that replaces what they are missing in their life. They each provide companionship and allow the other to come out of a shell that they had been in for quite some time. The two child stars are perfect. Their performances never seem stilted or unbelievable. Lena Leandersson, who plays Ellie, has an almost doe-eyed innocence to her, making it hard to see some of the actions she's taking in the film. There is also a noticeable but very understated way the makeup artist of the film portrays her vampiric nature that you might very well miss if you're not viewing closely. I recommend you watch closely because I found it amazing. Let the Right One In, I'm confident in saying, is one of the greatest horror films ever made. With the unfortunate way horror has moved in recent times, Let the Right One In is a truly understated and genuinely scary film that should be viewed by anyone who truly appreciates the horror genre. It is highly recommended. Now, Let the Right One In was also remade in the U.S. as a movie called Let Me In, starring Chloe Grace Moretz. I haven't seen that one, though, so I can't compare it to the original, but it would be very hard to beat the original. If you're going to see Let Me In, I definitely recommend you check out Let the Right One In first, because it is a classic in this genre. Thanks for watching, and hope you're enjoying the movie reviews. If you got an idea for a movie you'd like me to watch and review, definitely leave it in the comments. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.